not.
What you had, a no ceilings verse ready for us or something? That's how you had one start that shit off?
Yeah, you know, you just inspire me when you said I'm gonna hit the weed, you know, because you know Wayne used to come in on every song faithfully. You knew it was Wayne because you heard that goddamn, and when you heard that, you knew shit was about to get popping.
I'm applying my Ashley Nicole lip tea. Something tells me she might ramble with us next week. I'm not too sure. Shifty Rogers.
Lip care is very important.
Lip care is very important. What do you put on your lips? Non-name brand shit? It's probably not black owned.
Carmex.
Stop it.
So
that's all you use is Carmax, Shifty?
Yep.
I mean, fair enough. At least you're doing something. That's better than most niggas. But I actually exfoliate. And I have like this little exfoliant that I use on my lips that I got from a black business. And then I use who's that chapstick by? I have a chapstick I use. I think I got it from Whole Foods.
KK, spell exfoliate right now. Do not.
I don't know how to
guess.
I can look it up.
Do not guess.
No, I'm a terrible guesser. I'm a terrible guesser.
Well,
oh, there you go.
Was you doing an attempt? Because by now you done pulled out your Google.
I don't see the phone. EXFOLELIAT. I mean, E is at the end of what I said.
You got me confused around the T part.
Are you spelling me, champ?
Nah.
Yes, I was.
EXFOLIATE.
There you go. Exfoliate.
You know why you know how to spell that? Because you know how to spell opiate. And that's bad. That's bad. We're going to play Stop the High for you. This is from Maury B. We're going to stop the high today. Intervention, Shifty. Intervention.
What? Shifty, you on opiates?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, my ass.
Yo, mate.
Nah, my boy, Shifty. Opiates. Shout out to Cross Professional Barbershop. Get your hair cut in Cross, South Carolina. 843-753-7060.
Never stopping. Never stopping. Losing living. Dreaming never sleep. I'll be gone. City tripping.
Before Maury B kills this song, y'all, allow me time to send out the links, okay? That is my department. We will get the departments understood today. We will understand the departments in its totality today. And yes, I can spell totality.
Spending. Can't get through this, tipping on this waterfall, stay tipping on this road. Little did I know I would get tangled in this. I've been tweaking all alone, staring at my phone. Gotta get out of this. Caught in this again. I must be tripping. And the 45 cruising. Someone get me out of this ride. trying to stop the high. I've been trying to stop the high. I can't stop it. I'm high. I'm so high.
I say yo. I say yo.
I'm high.
Come on. What you got for me?
say
Go ahead,
yo.
freestyle. Go ahead, freestyle, KK. Floor is
Nah, I
yours.
don't have no bars. I don't have bars. I'm
Shifty,
sorry.
DJ Khaled, we the best.
Yo.
Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice.
Everything.
Shifty
I
Rogers.
see he ain't got no merch on today.
Cool.
You ain't got no merch on today. What, you done got rid of it all already?
Go ahead, KK.
I got some old shit.
Oh, okay. So that's an old joint. Okay, old school.
I got one more link to send out. Vibe with me. This is Maury B. Stop the high. Oh man, special. Episode 48. Department. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, man.
Okay.
I love that song. That's one of my favorite, if not my favorite song of that Charlotte era. And we talk eras around here. And in this era that we are in, which is spearheaded by the Janky Ramblers podcast, we just want to say how much we appreciate you, the listeners, the ones who take time out every day or every other day just to click on the link and check in with us, laugh with us, promote us, share us with a friend. We thank you. You heard? I have KK here. This is Queen KK, who has her own show. KK, check in with the audience real quick and just introduce them to you as if you were new.
It's KK. Follow me on Instagram, YouTube. You can follow me at KMarkelle, KMarkelle. My show is Waiting to Inhale, where I talk about cannabis. I'm always here to educate about cannabis. I got a new show coming to you soon called Pitch Black, where I'll be highlighting Black businesses. But yeah, get at me. Oh, and I'm on Twitter now. I'm a fucking Twitterer. Or I tweeter. I'm Twitter. Tweet it?
I tweet. You tweet, KK.
I tweet.
Yes.
Follow me on Twitter at KMarkelle1. So KMarkelle1. And yeah, I just be popping my shit and smoking my weed.
All right.
Watching porn.
And you're right, watching porn on Twitter. I thought that's what everybody was doing on there.
And when you allegedly watch these things on the Twitter, you have to search for them, and they have pages that are up. I'm just for clarity.
Yeah, we got pages up. People be having retweets. It'd be a whole timeline. Like,
before I do a
honestly,
deep dive on that, I know my department.
Mm-hmm.
We have one of the, if not the most influential curators in Carolina active today on the line. That would be @_Shifty Rogers.
Oh, you talking about the Low Country A&R?
I'm talking about DJ Salad. You heard? Yeah. Let me go. Let me let one ride. Let me let a gunshot ride. So anyway, Shifty Rogers, could you introduce yourself to our new viewership as if no one knows who you are?
Shifty Rogers, man. BDB gang, cross gang. It's the same shit with me.
Okay. Now, what do you do on Twitter? Because you have a Twitter as well.
I'll be chilling on Twitter.
Okay.
Twitter's like the news. Like, you can do whatever you want on Twitter.
Okay. Now, do you search for porn like our friend KK?
No, I ain't searching for porn like KK, no.
Okay.
Bro, you told me about those peg videos you be watching.
All right, KK, you on that wild shit.
This
a lot
is
of people be
news to
retweeting
us.
porn, though. A lot of people retweet porn, though. That's people don't care no more now. They retweet that shit on your timeline like it's normal.
Well, shit. Tag me in the next time. I ain't got none of that on my timeline.
Do you think too much ass consumption on the daily, on the timeline is bad for like your psyche. I try to rid my timeline of any ass cheeks and shit like that just be out. You know what I mean? I like my shit.
I think you gotta have
enclosed.
balance.
Well, I say that, but I'm kind of like not in the streets with it. You know what I'm saying, KK? So my opinion doesn't matter. Now, as someone who's, let's say, allegedly single, KK, how are you
I'm single.
do you enter the DMs of the women who have, like, let's say she has a titty on the timeline? Do you still enter her DMs?
Well, I don't go in the DMs, not for that. So, but I mean, if I met her in person and then I happen to see her Instagram and, you know, she be showing the little thirst trappies, I'm with that. It's cool.
Are you not afraid of the financial risk of dealing with a thirst trappy? This is like an evolved dirty foot slut.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it's also the women I attract. I've never dealt with a broke woman, so I can't relate.
Okay. Would you? What's the deal? What's the non-negotiable thing for you when it comes to your relationship department? Like, what's the deal breaker?
Okay. Meaning just to date, or like
No,
it'll cut the relationship
No,
out?
we're talking shallow, physical. Please get shallow with me.
Oh, no whiteys, and then like
Wait,
you gotta be.
Shifty, interject.
No whiteys.
No, you don't want to know. Don't have
no
her.
pintos, no fucking snow bunnies,
Oh yeah, none of that. Oh, that's a
no
bunch of things.
Karens,
I thought you liked.
no Beckys.
We are never gonna get a Cash App donation, guys.
Never.
I don't know if you guys realize Cash App donations are. Never mind. Go ahead. So no Beckys.
No white girls, no Beckys. And I'm cool with mixed girls, but it's like you gotta be like, you was raised by a black
But
parent.
let's do a deep dive on that. Do you feel like you can't find love with a white girl?
I wouldn't be looking for love with a white girl because I don't. That's not what I find. That's not what I'm attracted to, and that's not where I find like.
What if she
Let me choose my words. Let me choose my words.
Sweep you off your feet?
But she wouldn't even have the chance to. Like, how would she? Would she gonna buy me some shit? She's still not sweeping me off my feet. That's only way she.
Slide that ass to the front.
Oh,
how would she get that close to me?
Dangerous
though? Like
love.
It wouldn't even happen.
Dangerous love.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
love. I'm queuing that up.
You gotta know who you would share your presence with, and she ain't one of them. Like, white girls ain't it. Like when you could be with a black woman, why would you be with anything else? And there's no diss to any other.
No disrespect to Becky's.
I just don't get it.
There's somebody out there for everybody. Now me, I got a black queen, but it's no wrong with Becky's.
Y'all both got black women, so it's like
dangerous love, KK. You could fall in love with a white girl. I see you, man. You one of them. You know what you need?
What I need?
You need you a Stephanie white girl. You ever met a white girl named Stephanie?
Ew, no.
Shit. Yeah, no.
Just shit.
You need you a white girl named Stephanie. She'd be like, girl, I'll get your hair twisted for you. You need a southern white girl too.
See, and then I couldn't be with her because one, she talking about get my hair twisted. Bitch, you don't even know what you're talking about. And then two, she's southern, so her parents racist. See, couldn't do it. And not to mention, when they sweat, they smell weird. If we get caught in the rain, she gonna smell funny. I ain't got time for that shit.
You got too much prejudices.
She don't wash her legs. She's not gonna wash her legs in the shower, so she's gonna be getting into bed with dirty feet. Fuck no.
Give me your top five. Give me your top 5 white actresses right now. Fine ones.
Drew. Okay, now I do like some white actresses. Drew Barrymore, Meryl Streep.
She sound like she's some mid.
Kathy Bates.
She sound like mid.
I don't even know these people.
Yeah, I don't. Shit. She might as well be.
I'm naming
legends. She might as well be talking about Dolphins players. She might as well be talking about Dolphins players.
Sandra Bullock.
I know Sandra Bullock.
Oh, who's my last one? Okay, white girl. I gotta think.
Name more than 5 people, man.
No, that was 4. That was Kathy Bates, Drew Barrymore, Meryl Streep, Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock is not white. I want to.
Yes, she is.
She looked like she Argentinian or something.
Angelina Jolie.
Oh yeah, there you go. But I mean, I don't know if she's my
Angelina
favorite
Jolie is the blue eyes white dragon of that situation. Y'all never play Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, nigga.
Yeah, no, you're right. My bad. I'm still trying to think who is my other actress. Yo, you used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh? Let me find out, Julz.
Yeah,
we could have been friends back in middle school.
Man, apparently it's our generation thing because he like Yu-Gi-Oh. Boy, Yu-Gi-Oh was hot in the streets. Boy.
Yu-Gi-Oh was that shit, boy. I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was
Magician?
watching Yu-Gi-Oh.
I get Dark Magician.
Hell yeah!
Come on, man. Dark Magician was going for like $20. All right. So as
Yeah,
we
boy,
pop,
weird as fuck.
it's all right, Shifty.
Bro, you too cool for school.
Yeah, you super cool. We will never be as cool as you.
He back on his muggle shit, bro. You can't fuck with him when he like that.
No, we're gonna
Yeah,
give him the
boy,
pod
crazy.
from the heart tonight. We got him. We got for another 30. Let's see, Shifty. Let's hit you with a topic here. Check in for the streets. Now, first topic here. Trey Songz was talking crazy the other day. I want to see if we can start off light. So, is he speaking facts, Shifty Rogers? He says any female born after 1993 cannot cook.
Oh, that's a lie. You ain't gotta finish it. I already know what you want to say.
Allow me to finish it for viewership purposes. All they know is McDonald's, how to charge their phone, twerk, be bisexual, and eat hot chips and lie.
That's funny. That hot chips part was funny.
A point for the hot chips. That's a fact.
That was funny. That was big funny.
The McDonald's, nah, my girl likes to cook.
And what's wrong with twerking? Like, men be so, men like him be mad at women for being women.
That shit.
He didn't say, see, KK, I love that. See.
No, I'm talking about this, like, KK, why are you mad that she twerking?
Today is
at least she doing that.
Today sounds like the episode where I just have to give you buckets. Maybe it's time we take you to podcast school. All right. You are saying that about Trey Songz, but what did he say? He says all they know how to do is twerk, charge their phone. Now, when you was 1993,
you wasn't watching Twerk Team. You wasn't watching Twerk Team.
When you was 27,
they not famous. They ain't bred it up because all they do is twerk.
Listen.
Them bitches ain't had no furniture in their house. All they did was twerk, and they got bread now.
Do I want to date somebody from the Twerk Team? No.
Hell no.
No. Oh, okay then. So you know what I'm saying? But he's letting you know as somebody he's a superstar now. I mean, he has a lot going on right now. So I don't know if we're gonna support everything that he has to say. But I will say when it comes down to this particular Snapchat statement, KK, I gotta agree with the man. I mean, I don't know too many chicks that's born after 1993. But every chick I know that's born after 1993. Well, aside from the cooking part, let's take that out of there. But he's rich. He don't know how to eat right. You know what I'm saying? He eat hors d'oeuvres and shit like that. But listen, all they know is McDonald's. We off McDonald's. But
probably Chick-fil-A. If this would have said, and this is not his words, he just reposted it. But if he would have said Chick-fil-A or something, or Chipotle,
let's
if
fix
the
it for
nigga
him.
would have said Chipotle,
fix it for him. Listen. Every chick after 93, any chick born after 1993, first of all.
But I don't agree with that
either. They can't see two sides. Wait, I got it. I'm going to fix it for you, KK. They can't see two sides to an argument. All right? Like, you see, Shifty, I'm on to something. Let's start there. All they know is Chick-fil-A.
They don't keep their phone charged.
I don't
know.
There
you go.
No, I don't know who you've been dealing with. Every girl I know keep their phone charged.
Boy,
they gonna keep one thing about that Kalia, she gonna keep that phone charged. They moving fast. That phone charged, bro.
They just tell you the phone was dead, but they phone charged.
Oh damn, Shifty, you might Shifty, you don't part like that.
I don't know about that one.
And then if
we would have said stay on social media or scrolling, I would agree.
Well, that's what I mean. This is what they charge their phone for, because they gotta know what's going on. They got like 5 different social medias sometimes. It depending on the woman. She got 5 different social medias.
white devil's advocate here. Have you ever thought that maybe he just don't know the right women? Because I have homegirls. Because I got homegirls that can bake their ass off. They can cook their ass off. Like, they be making full course meals. They be inviting us over. Or I see them posting stuff all the time. So it's just like, maybe you don't know the right women. You gotta think it's Trey Songz. And we've heard some weird stories about him. He sound like he like girls that like him for his money.
That's
and when
very
you
true.
date girls like that, they don't have no skills other than WAP and maybe a strong throat. Like, so it's like maybe the quality of women he's around is just not there. So I feel like that's just a reflection of himself.
KK, how do you know they have a strong throat?
Cause they got to. You buying bitches flights. You flying bitches in just to fuck. You know, these girls coming home with Louis and red bottoms. They got to be doing something.
KK, these clients that we know are not represented like this, though. KK, nobody has to have a strong throat to get flown out. These women have talent. KK,
what are they doing? Because because clearly he just said they can't do nothing but them things on the list. So what are they doing there? What's the talent?
That fucker was bored when he thought of that, man.
Yeah, it's just a meme that, you know, we don't want to insinuate that every girl has a strong throat, because that is an achievement that.
No, I didn't say that.
Everybody.
No, I said the girls he probably dealing with that don't have no other life skills.
All the
you gotta be good at something.
Strong. You know what I'm saying? You know some strong throat broads. Just throwing it out there.
I can probably tell you a story or two.
All right, let's pod. After commercial break or before commercial break? You want to tell us a story?
Nah, if we get two people to send the Cash App to the podcast, I'll tell them a story.
All right, two people send them. That's how we running it up today, man. You want to hear the
If
story?
you want to hear about KK getting penetrated, you know, send the Cash App.
Whoa, that is so weird. Why'd you say that?
That's what I was talking about.
Bro, you say weird things, bro. I'm starting to think you a little sus. Because the shit you be saying, you always talk about some dick.
I thought the nigga said, he asked you had a strong something. I don't know what the fuck he said.
Somebody else, man. Oh, we are back.
Oh, you asleep over there, dick on the brain?
Hey, while you at it, if you need a haircut, check in with the boss, man. Mr. Louis Spann, Cross Professionals Barbershop, 703 Marlow View Lane. You heard? Alright, now I want to play Bless Moet, you know what I'm saying? Because I respect that phone call today. I like that. For the sake of the low country, you know what I'm saying? He let me know, he addressed a few things, and all I got to say is, I like the movement. So, we should be hearing plenty of good music. We should be seeing plenty of good things from this guy. And I want to give y'all some of his music right now, because this is what our platform is about. Everybody, you heard? We the Janky Ramblers, but we also make sure stars turn into regular people and regular people turn into stars. See Shifty Rogers, KK, or Julz for your merch today. You heard? It's going fast. And this is Fuck Do You Mean?
No cap.
Damn, Slim Dog. Fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean?
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
100 blues and they stuffed on my jeans. Yeah. Y'all ain't fucking with me. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck do you mean? Yeah. 100 blues and they stuffed on my jeans. Yeah. Bitches choose, I just fuck them and leave. Yeah, to you it's new, but it's nothing to me. Yeah, what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, 100 blues and they stuffed in my jeans. Yeah, bitches choose, I just fuck them and leave. Yeah, to you it's new, but it's nothing to me. Y'all ain't fucking with me. Y'all ain't fucking with me. Yeah, money blue, but my buzzing still bees. Yeah, since 22 I had enough of the streets. Yeah, was making moves and was ducking police. She said I was stuck in the streets. Yeah, I'm 32, give a fuck about the streets. Yeah, she made me choose, got I stuck with my dreams. Yeah, couldn't let nothing come in between. Now the rack stuffed in my jeans. What the fuck do you Yeah, 100 blues and they stuck in my
Hey,
jeans. Yeah.
I want to show y'all this commercial break slide. A shout out to the whole crew over there, Moko. Shout out to all the rappers in Moko. You know what, Moko? You know what? Let's do something here. If you are a Moss Corner rapper, we're not going to charge you nothing. I want you to load my email with music. You heard? I want to hear that y'all all next week. Just because Bless Moet made the phone call, King Cooley made the phone call, and they checked in. I know y'all want that Bags Moet story. You heard? So we're going to make that possible for you. I know my department. Charlemagne might not get that story. That's all I'm saying. You heard? Send $2 to the # American or the money sign American forum right now. This is for the podcast. My uncle said, yo, you got to have something that they sending the money to. No, I don't. We going on strike if you don't send no money. This is stick up. We the best podcast. Support us right now. And also, if you want to have your spot on the podcast, look at it right there, B. $30 for 3 episodes. We can also promote your business. You heard? If you're in the low country or you in the area, you got an online business, let us know. KK, help them out. Let them know what we can do for them.
Man, first of all, the numbers from the first LOBG interview alone hit us. And then the second interview just went out a week ago. That's already got 300 views. So people be silly not to tap in with us.
Right.
We literally have your audience and we're in the low country.
They be silly.
They will be silly.
Oh,
It would be silly. Don't be a silly Willy. Go ahead and do that.
Now, Shifty, per my last email, we was trying to get to the bottom of who gonna win these last 4 games. Within
the Nuggets looking good right now, but I believe the Lakers are on the fourth quarter.
What's the score? Can we get a score update? Playoff score update?
65-59.
65-59 going into the fourth?
About 8 minutes left in the third.
Are you worried about the Nuggets at all as a LeBron fan?
Hell no.
Can I ask you a question?
Are you worried as a Lakers fan?
As a Lakers fan, I've never been worried in my life about that purple and gold. Ever. Ever in my life. But I just want to know one thing. Is LeBron going to be a Laker when he retires?
Yeah, he'll be a Laker when he retires. That's a fact.
You think so? You think he gonna stick with LA?
You worried, y'all? You worried if he leave LA, you'll be back and nobody knowing you again?
Per my last email, I have never been worried about the purple and gold team in my entire life, young man. All I wanted to know simply is what jersey are they gonna retire for LeBron James? I mean, he's
gonna have a. You know what's crazy? He gonna have a jersey retired 3 different places.
4.
No cap. They definitely gonna have to give him something in Cleveland.
Places.
4. Like, that's how I know you don't know basketball, because it's 4. But go ahead, I'll let you go off. That's how you don't know basketball.
Wait, you talking about his high school?
What the fuck?
No, talking about the refs as well. He was gonna have his referee jersey as well. So know your department. Know your department. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but we are back at him. Episode 48. Department. Y'all, am I the only one giving out topics? Is this all my department?
You said you had your shit to get up. You said you had topics. Like, stop that. I hate when he get on this. I hate when he get on this shit.
It's so hard.
Like
it's so hard.
No,
like it's hard to lead the league every game. It's hard.
The street said you ain't been doing shit but engineering for the last 25 episodes, bro. But we gonna let you have it, bro.
I'm glad you said that, Shifty Rogers.
The street said you ain't been doing
Shifty
shit
Rogers
but putting together shows.
Speaking of your department, you are the merch department. Are we right? You the merch department.
He wearing merch right now.
The merch department is thriving.
He wearing merch right now. He the only one with merch on.
So KK,
KK ain't got no merch.
Good.
But
this ain't merch.
But KK
ain't got no merch.
But he ain't.
Julz, you got merch?
I have merch. I have merch. KK.
Oh, I'm the only one merchless.
No funny shit though.
Wait, per my last email, I have merch. But what I wanted to say, KK, is He's not the only person with his department. So I don't get why he be talking so crazy to me. Because his department is thriving, but then there's a whole nother merch department that he's not even. I'm starting to see. Is there going to be tension in the long run? There's 2 merch departments.
Burger learned how to dress from me, but we pause on that later. KK, we ain't got the number pulling numbers up. You know what I mean? But I appreciate everybody tapping in. You know what I mean?
Save that for the staff meeting.
I appreciate
Save that for the
everybody.
staff meeting. Don't do numbers.
Everybody that
shout out to God
Jizzle,
man.
Next
all
week,
he does with his merch as well, and his collaborative efforts with the podcast, man. I mean, it's just priceless. It's priceless what he does for us, behind the scenes. God Jizzle will swoop in after a long day, unlike Shifty, who would just bring a shirt for himself. But God Jizzle will actually swoop through with the co shirt. You know what I'm saying? Multiple shirts, a plethora of shirts, if you will. So per my last email, shout out to God Jizzle for knowing your department. Shifty Rogers, I am excited about your department. I see big sales trajectories. You heard? I see that.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I see that.
We
understand,
heading in the right direction.
The game is 4 quarters.
Oh, he's having a good second quarter.
I'm about to say the game is 4 quarters. I just want everybody to remember that and stay focused, KK. Stay focused out here. Now, KK, let's get on you because let's get on you. You know what I'm saying? Every equal opportunity. Okay, are you ready?
Wait, hold on. I got a question for you though. Did you watch that Joe Budden last episode on Spotify?
Of course, yes I did.
You shed a man tear when it went off?
Did I shed a man tear when it went off?
Yeah.
Did you know that the engineer anticipated that you would take a shot at me?
He got a bar ready. I know he got a bar ready. What's the bar, Julz?
There is no bar. There's only slides. You heard? There's just slides. So Shifty,
This boy,
Shifty
wow.
Rogers, let me ask you a question, Shifty.
What's up?
If you don't mind, could you just come back? Could you put your camera back? Because I mean, you don't speak a lot. That's why we're always seeing KK. You know this.
I'm right here. What's up?
All right. Could you go a little bit to, let's say, your right? A little bit? Can you go a little bit to your right? A little bit more? No, the other way. The other way. The other way. Lean down a little bit, man. You're kind of tall, Pete. You know what I'm saying? Just lean down a little bit. There you go. Lean over to the right a little bit more.
Man,
just a little bit more.
On,
I'm trying to get the right camera angle, man. You gotta go to.
Trying to get a motherfucking.
He trying to get you perfect shit. He really trying to lie you up like a fucking cop, bro.
He's trying to pull.
Trying to get you in the. Trying to put your ass in the box, line you up, get that headshot. He's gonna have. What? The next thing he's gonna tell you to turn. He's gonna have your ass turn next to you.
What the fuck? Empty your pockets. What the fuck? You alright?
I'm just having a blast as the engineer. Can I have some good old fun as the engineer? Sheesh. Alright, guys. Moving along. Shout out to Bless Moet, man. I'm so glad you called, man. That shit was as respectful as
Why
honorable.
do you keep speaking on this phone call? Was this the highlight of your day?
Yeah, man, because you understand, there's people that see the big picture, Shifty Rogers. I know you a muggle. But try to understand this magical shit. When people do that, they take time out their day to be like, yo, word, you thought we was curving you? Because he said he wasn't curving us, bro. And you got to take a man by his word.
You.
Well, if he curved you, I can understand you feeling.
Oh, he ain't curved me. Let's get it. See, now you on that bullshit.
But I'm just saying, if he curved you, you know what I mean?
Let's get that understood.
You don't ride me. Nah, but I know. Listen, also real shit. Shifty, relax. Why you relax, Shifty? When the last time you got some nook, man? Come on, man. When the last time you been to Pound Town?
Before I pod.
You ain't get no nook for you went to Pound. You ain't get no Pound Town.
Yo, did you take a shower after, or did you just come sit down and do the pod?
Just sit down and do the pod.
I almost let you slide. I almost gave you a hot one just now, but I'm gonna let you slide, bro.
KK. KK.
After you finish, do you take a shower after the 14 go on?
It depends. If we doing a round 2, then probably not. But sometimes you can get a round 2 in the shower.
So on your round 2, since you don't have to like, as a dude, we gotta kind of like.
You got a refractory period, right?
You just go ahead straight for the goddamn yada.
Nah, you gotta chill. You gotta chill out for a second. You gotta let the clitoris calm down.
Chill out. You still 14, tight.
No, I mean I don't have to go long. I mean I can, and just let's get it right. I don't use my strap every time I fuck. Like that's just like a privilege to get the dick. So it's like you privilege, you get this dick. Yeah.
When the last time you had to pull out on somebody?
Nah, it's been a minute.
Wait, man, come on.
Oh, you rusty.
I'm celibate. I'm celibate. Ain't no rusty, bruh. It's a bike. Ain't no rusty.
Oh shit.
KK, man, do not walk down this hallway with this man. You know what I'm saying? He'll take you down this hallway, man. And then you know me, I'm gonna just post a clip tomorrow. And then you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wanna do that, man. How y'all? Is everybody okay? Let's do a mental awareness check. Where are y'all in y'all life? On the scale of 1 to 10, where is life for you right now, KK?
1 to 10. As far as happiness, I'm about a good 9. And then as far as like stressed, probably like an 8, because school sometimes them deadlines be coming hard at me. But life is good. Future voice. Life is good.
A fucking 9? Man, you know when the last time my life has been a 9?
I don't know what KK talking about, boy.
Fucking 9, bro?
I told you KK was raised with a platinum spoon, boy. KK never had a headache till last year, boy.
We're musicians, man. A fucking 9, y'all? She said a
life
9.
Is good. Like, what you mean? Y'all should be happy. You gotta think. I eat good. Like, I'm single. It's me and my dog. I don't have no headaches. Like, I've been quarantined.
Let me put some more of this Ashley Nicole lip.
I've been enjoying this.
Let me get articulate.
I stay high. Like,
yeah. Shout out to the boys back home.
Wi-Fi. I got all my channels work. Like, all my apps work. I got passwords, or I got subscriptions to damn near everything. Like,
what you got? HBO subscription?
I got HBO Max. I got Stars. I got Hulu. I got ESPN Plus, Disney Plus.
You got
Prime.
ESPN Plus, and you holding out?
Yeah, I got ESPN Plus, bro.
And you think you know somebody?
Had to get that for them fights.
I want to say happy birthday to a special friend of mine, Kevin Butler, Kakarot, out there in Janky Land. I just want to say a special happy birthday to you, bro. You know what I mean? Also, special shout out to our 5-month listeners. Look at me. Look at me knowing my department, guys. Low country salute to our new subscribers. Shout out to our sports ramblers out there that help the workday go by. The ones that ramble at the cooler, ramble on the smoke break. I like that. You know what I mean? Check into the Janky Ramblers. If you want to talk about your favorite sports team, we'll find a way to send you a link. Extra special shout out to Pineville Cross and St. Stephen. Together we make the boonies, the sticks, and that's the place that made us. And I want to give my last shout out to all the sisters and brothers behind the wall. They can lock your body, but they can't trap your mind. I want all the Laker fans to check in right now. I need all the new merch wearers to post your pictures as soon as you get your merch. Tag us, let us know what's going on.
Hell yeah.
I listened to 30 Little Durk songs. 30 Little Durk songs.
Why?
Durk the truth. Yo, Durk the truth, bro. That nigga is the truth, man. He's the voice right now.
All right. Now, see, this is where we differ. So I have to give you free time, even if it hurts. Please speak on it. Why do you feel Little Durk is the truth?
His sound, bro. It's really his sound, though. That's what it is, though, bro. Him on the beat, his sound on the beat, bro. The shit goes, it make for hits, bro. It make for hits, man. He hot right now. He untouched, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with Durk right now. And he be telling stories. So who disagreeing? You tell me who you a Thug fan and Thug fuck with him. So I know there's no way you gonna say you don't.
No, here's the thing. But I'm saying this is what I'm saying. I like Lil Durk, but I feel like you're giving him a bit much. He ain't like the hottest thing. Like,
who's the hottest thing right now? Right now, who's the hottest thing?
Shit, who's the NBA is one of the hottest around. Cardi still
Dirk,
popping.
you know Dirk ain't got NBA YoungBoy now. Dirk, alright now, but he ain't got NBA YoungBoy. You know that album was
played
hard.
no bullshit. I've played probably 3 NBA YoungBoy songs since he started rapping, bro.
But have you listened to the top album?
No, I have not.
Allow me to tell you the song to listen to. Matter of fact, play Fuck Ya tonight. You can play that. Look at me showing range, guys. Look at me. All right.
Does Travis Scott still count as a rapper?
We're not talking Travis Scott right
song.
now. Relax.
I've never listened
But
to
you can't. But don't. But it's not about if you listen to him though. It's like you know he's a hot ass nigga. This nigga just dropped a McDonald's fucking menu item that has been on the fucking menu the whole time and don't have nothing special going on about it except they changed the name of it. So it's like, you know, this nigga hot.
I'm finna go make a quarter pound when we finish pounding. Fuck it.
You about to get a quarter pounder from McDonald's?
That's a fact.
But so are you gonna get the Travis Scott meal or are you getting a quarter pounder?
I can't smoke a cigarette, but you can eat a quarter pounder from McDonald's?
I got a question. When you eat Bojangles and shit like that, where you think that chicken come from?
That Bojangles is a bitch. I don't give a fuck where that Bojangles chicken
so let's pause.
And it's not about the chicken, it's about the fries.
But listen, you know how they be like,
it's not about the chicken. It's not about the chicken.
You know how they be like Chinese chicken? It comes from such a, bro. That's just all the same truck delivering that shit the same places, bro.
Hey, what that got to do with McDonald's? McDonald's is topped
McDonald's
up children.
Is different. McDonald's different. McDonald's not getting fresh food sent to them every day.
You eat Zaxby's, right?
Boy, do not on this podcast. Do not speak bad on Zaxby's name. And they gave me my first job. They gave me my first job.
Here's what I'm saying to you. That's when you had the little green car, right?
The green car. I had the red. Boy, you wasn't outside when I had that red Stratus, 1997. Boy, stop it. I had
the big joint, right? The shit that looked like a fucking
I didn't have
spaceship.
A spaceship.
I'm tweaking.
Man, you got me confused, man. You got me confused, man. I'm from
What color was the car, Julz?
You know I'm from Eadytown, right?
Julz, I don't know how much time I gotta tell you. I already had made my stomping ground Eadytown by the time you thought about Eadytown.
I'm just saying, man.
I don't know.
Harry's Fish Camp. Hey, I was raised off Harry's Fish Camp. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you ate. I don't know what's on.
I was raised off Jenkins.
No, what was that food place that's on your corner? What's that food? What's the food place on your corner?
I've been raised on Jenkins.
Man, you know they used to have them 25-cent wings back in the day. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about Cross Sports Bar?
No, not Cross Sports Bar. Not Cross Sports Bar. Shout out to Cross Sports Bar.
Oh, you talking about Sportsman's at the top of the road?
That's what you was raised off. I was raised off Harry's Fish Camp.
Boy.
You was raised off Sportsman's. That's where we defer. That's why you think Lil Durk is hard like that. But all my young boys think Lil Durk is hard too. So I really understand that I think y'all love the story because it's like real murders, real shit.
No, bro. It's the nigga.
That's what it is.
Melodies and
he's nice. He can sing.
Let me take.
Listen,
every time
I listen to 30 songs.
Young rapper, you always say it's about the murders, the guns.
But I listen to listen, I'm gonna go to it right now so y'all don't think I cap because I listen to 30 Little Durk songs. You know when you got Tidal, you can just let it play, right? You know it's 6 hours from Carolina to Virginia Beach, right? I'm just saying, like I was listening. I listened to Durk and Youngboy the whole trip. I damn near thought I was gonna get pulled over. So much gangster shit was coming out the speakers.
How much cigarettes you smoke?
I don't smoke cigarettes no more. You know that. I quit the other day with y'all. Come on, man. Come on, stay relevant. Stay relevant.
But we just saw you smoke a cigarette the other episode with BG's. That shit, man.
Boy, that's a legend like a fuck. Let's see here. What was his new album? KK, what's up? Don't fade away. Don't fade away, KK. Come back.
No, I'm still here. I was listening to y'all. I was actually wondering too if you really quit smoking. I thought you was about to.
Man, we're not doing that. We're talking Lil Durk. What was you?
Okay. Let's change the subject again.
What's your sign again? Aquarius, and then you got you know what it is? It's because y'all an Aquarius and an Aries that y'all just feel that Capricorn shit is just y'all captivated by it, so y'all need to know like what makes a Capricorn like what? But relax. Hey, Aquarius. Hey, Aries. Relax. Okay? We're talking Little Durk. Julz don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Julz loves Kalia. I don't talk janky on podcasts anymore. I love everybody, you heard? That's what we're doing. So anyway,
Julz.
All Love. I think that's the name of the song. No, it was the breakup song. What's the name of the breakup song? Oh, broke up in Miami. That
nigga said Lord told my bitch won't put my dick in the buddy.
Right,
what the fuck dirt we talking about, boy?
So all I'm saying is he floated on that. Chirac Demons is, God. I don't like.
Go listen
around.
to 248 and Where They Go.
No, listen. I'm from Hickory Hill Baptist Church, so I'm not saying that the kids need to listen to Chirac Demons, but if they had already heard that song, it was a pretty good song. And then he had trash shit like Gucci Gucci. Like, how do you explain that? How do you explain Gucci Gucci? You see what I'm saying?
248, Where They Go.
But did Wayne do that to you back in the day? Did Wayne make you have to explain songs? Viral Moment is not that hot.
All right, bro.
Viral Moment, I'm gonna play a little bit of it for my audience because we got a 30+ audience too. Sometimes they don't listen to lo-fi cracker rappers. All right, let's see.
I pulled in inside the lamb truck, fell asleep flying. I thought the niggas had my back, but I'm steady seeing signs. And I can't turn my back on Bono like I ain't see him trying. BT and shit, whenever he dead, it's different seeing him.
Yeah, I like Dirk. I'm saying I like him. I just don't think he like.
Dude, let the shit ride.
You know this shit get tragic, bro. And you can't fuck with that shit, you know this shit ain't matter. All that shit you did in the streets, you know that shit gon' vanish. Yeah.
Alright, don't play too much of that shit, so they take our shit down.
Hey, yo, wait, before I go, that's the funny shit. Yo, do y'all remember when Monica and Brandy had their verses of niggas screaming they shit illegally, bro? And had like a 500,000 people in that bitch watching him, bro?
That fucking that cap, bro.
Boy, Julz, the nigga the nigga had 500,000 watching his shit, boy.
Where you think he was from in South Carolina? Where was he from?
Utahville.
Utahville going up. Turn out Utahville.
Yo, tomorrow Patty, man. Y'all have a great one, man.
Who tomorrow? Who?
Oh, y'all call him Chris. My bad. I'm talking cross language.
Alright, man. Alright, man. I just want to make sure, cause I thought you had, we used to double schedule and shit back when you didn't know your department. You remember that? Alright, man. You have a good night. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Good night, cuzzo.
Yeah, good night.
You have a good night.
My department. Alright.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my cousin Shifty Rogers, man. He's gonna always be with us, giving us points. And he gives us his points, and then he fades away to give the world his points. So we thank him for his time. We got about 13 minutes left to pod, you heard? Per my last email, KK. When we take over the pod, it's more like the magical folks, the non-muggles start coming through.
The muggles get out, you know what I'm saying? They know.
We just build a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So Shifty Rogers, if you're listening, boom, that's a shot to you. You heard?
Fucking muggle.
I just want to know, KK, maybe you can help
What's
me.
up?
Now you can get your Aquarius moments in, since you be dying to get these moments in. You heard? All right. What don't you like about me as a podcast owner? Act like I'm not in the room and just tell the audience what you don't like about Julz. Let your complaint list and file your grievances right now.
I did not expect that question, boy. Like, I did not think you was about to hit me with that. Let's see. It's not about like, because I actually think you do a great job. I wish you would get an iPhone, because that would just make life better for all of us. Yeah, I don't think it's nothing I don't like necessary, but there's things we can improve on.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay. So I think we got to improve on basically.
No, don't hit me with the corporate we. Keep it on me.
Okay, Julz Jones.
You see how the corporate world try to get y'all? All right, go ahead.
All right, so I think you got to be more focused on like slides. Like today, you came ready, boy. You got your slides ready. You knew what you was trying to do today, you know? So, being on top of slides and like making sure we're closer to being on time for certain stuff. So that means if we know there might possibly be some type of tech issues, or even staff might be late, or, guests late or whatever, making sure we have contingencies in place for that, or making sure that we're getting started earlier on the behind the scenes stuff. And
You holding back over there? Jeez.
No, I'm trying to think, because for the most part, some of the stuff that needs to be done better, like it is a team effort. So I don't think there's anything just like you specific. I think it's a us specific. So maybe even you specific would be maybe taking control and being like, hey, we pod Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or whatever days we decide and times. And then we also have a staff meeting, like a separate meeting on this day. And this is where we handle this and that. So maybe stop looking at it, or start looking at it more as like a whole business. Like, I mean, I know you look at it as a business, but maybe really look at us too as part of your business, like your managers, or like maybe we own our own. Like
you have your own departments?
Like our own departments. Like, so I like that's coming around. So maybe really looking at it like, oh, this department, they're in this wing of the building, this department, they're in that wing of the building. And when we have to get stuff done, this is how we do it. Like maybe look at our shit like we corporate already, and start moving like that when it comes to certain things. So that way, when we get to the point where we can really start hiring employees, have assistants, start taking trips.
Do y'all want me to do it like my old call center gig used to do me? You know what I'm saying? Because they had that shit compartmentalized, KK, to the T.
I don't know where you worked. I've worked in a lot of call centers too, I get that.
I'm not going to say their name, but all I'm going to say is car insurance. You know what I mean? Top 3. And they ain't all State or State Farm. So boom. And they ain't Geico.
I get it, because I worked in a call center that it just came out that they done been doing some behind the scenes racist shit in an office that I was in Arizona. So and it was an app, a big app that is centered around people's opinions, and recommendations.
So it was so tell me now publicly. This is public. This is public, KK. Tell me now, what's your department? Let's go over that. We're going to cover that. What's your department?
It seems like my department is social media.
I said I gotta do you like Progressive used to do niggas, yeah. So who can't say scene? Say, what is your department?
Marketing.
Okay. So, and marketing and social media.
Well, that's part of it. When you say marketing, it should be understood that social media is part of that. Because you can't market in today's world.
No. That earns a gunshot. That earns a gunshot. Maybe 2 or 3. Okay. So, marketing, which includes social media.
Among other things within marketing. So I feel like, yeah, that's my department.
Okay. So let me ask marketing department. Can we get, instead of getting, let's say, a 3 clip a day quota, maybe could we get an expected time every day that we can just upload a clip? Like, we know what time we're gonna pop.
That'd be dope.
Right? So we may need a clip for the 4 a.m. crew that wake up in the morning.
Okay.
Right? Then we need a lunchtime clip. So
and then we need that evening before we go in. I get you. Yeah, we could do that.
We need that fresh home from work 6:30. Right? And then we need one final clip maybe right before we pod, because we have to tell people, okay, now we're about to go live, or not even a clip, but we need some type of post
or a post. I got you.
That lets people know, hey, we are going live in, let's say, 30 minutes. That gives people a good enough time to say, all right, decide if they want to watch and don't get distracted for 30 minutes. They be like, I'm going to go to the store, go get a cigar, go to the tree man, you know what I'm saying, go get a...
come back and
boom.
Yeah.
Bang,
you know
how we do. You know what I mean?
I can commit to that. I can commit to that. And I just thought of something. So because I am marketing.
See? You see how
when it
you see, I'm glad y'all seeing it, y'all. We see. Go down, just play. I'll just play it, KK. I love it. Go ahead.
Because I didn't think about it until, go
ahead.
When you just ask somebody out of the blue, what you don't like about what I'm doing? But I just thought of something.
Now
when you send me something, because I just thought about this, I wasn't gonna air you out, but since you asking me to air you out, so when you send me something in the chat. And it seemed, because I'm not sure if you sent it, I know you sent it in the chat, so it's to both me and Shifty. But when you send something, in my mind, you're looking for me because I'm going to look at it with a somewhat critical eye, a constructively critical eye. I assume you want me to look at it, make sure it's right, give my feedback and critique. So because I'm in marketing, sometimes you got to wait for me to give you the go ahead before you just be posting wild shit. You know what I'm saying?
No
Some
doubt.
stuff. Not everything, just some stuff. Especially when it comes to ads
stop
or
holding
merch.
Back. Just say, Julz, you suck at posting on Instagram. Listen, this is what you need to say. Julz, you suck at posting on Instagram. This no longer.
I did send screenshots.
This no longer needs
in the group chat.
This no longer needs to be your department, Julz. This is not what you do. Because I've been on Instagram so long, I didn't even know how to do stories until this year, I believe. It's
damn.
You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't an IG guy. It's because I'm ugly, KK. You people that look good, y'all never left Instagram. But us uglies, we take a hiatus.
Nah, bro, I'm just funny. I'm not even that cute. You see, my hair don't ever be done. I just be funny on Instagram, and that gets me by. And sometimes I say deep shit every now and again, sprinkled in.
Make sure y'all follow KK's YouTube page, man. But all in all, okay, because we have 3 minutes left, and I want to make sure we get a nice outro song. All I want to say is, we
got 3 minutes left.
If KK, I'm not doing anything. You want a pod? I'll throw in a commercial break.
Let's do an hour and a half. Why not? Let's give it to him. Let's deep dive on something. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out.
I'm personal this week. Everything with me is personal. I don't even like to talk about everything is personal this week. I got personal energy. You want to be personal for 30 minutes?
Let's get into it.
All right. Well, when we come back,
I feel like the people deserve it.
And I just want to play some Lil BG because that's how I'm feeling. I fuck with my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Please, wait, what you about to play?
I got the new shit. You gotta
play Japanese, bruh. Play Japanese.
Why you like this, KK? I don't know why.
Bro, I love that song. I don't know why. That song is hard.
All right, so Japanese it is, and then
he was at the Japanese spot. Then he was at the Spanish spot. Come on now.
Yeah. You got to come down here and eat Yukosos. Make sure we take you to Yukosos the next time, okay?
Okay.
You eat rice? You eat rice?
Yeah, I eat rice.
Yukosos
every now and again, but I eat rice.
Yukosos it is.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
All I have in this world is my ball.
Yeah. I'm at the Japanese restaurant eating Wu-Tang futon soup. Get I bought a pistol and he act like he ain't even know what to do. Ay, told him I already caught the nigga, all you really gotta do is shoot. But I ain't had time for that, I just took the pistol away and let it loose. I need a 4-door for me and 3 of my shooters, I don't need a coupe. I'ma be me, BG, why the fuck would I ever wanna be you? If you want love, come sign out to be a maintenance man, I'll give you the boot. Bend it over, make it scoot. Ay, I'm at the Spanish restaurant eating mucha lucha buenos dias tortillas.
On the set, the shit bustin'. I swear to God, I couldn't believe it. She busted open on her penis. Use no teeth, you ain't no T-Rex. All I really want is the V-neck. I don't fuck around with no leeches. I don't play around, fuck recess. I ain't text no hoes who got green text. Gotta keep the fire, I'm anemic. Fuck from the back, she screaming. Feed him a line, he fiending. Hit a dope one time, he dreaming. Every time I go in the booth and I leave the booth, I leave the microphone steaming. Bitch, I'm a hard nigga, and you not, nigga. Ayy, pull up with the mob, nigga. I'm tryna drop niggas. Ayy, that Glock got a cock, nigga. I'll pop niggas. Ayy, better watch how you talk when you talk to me. Better watch how you walk when you walk to me. Got your BM inside of my DM, she stalking me. She tryna talk to me. I'm shining just like a diamond, bitch. I'm a young prodigy, bitch. I got my dogs with me. And he tryna, and we ain't tryna pull out to your function unless y'all got liquor. Shoot a nigga out of slipper. I walk on the spot, they say LOBG, the promoter said call our boy Mester. She giving me the eye. Yo, girl, you better go get her. If she come with me, we gon' flip her. We ain't in the grave, but she dig us. Malcolm X, bitch, I'm that nigga. I'm the one pulling the triggers. I'm the one sitting at table with boss niggas eating and talking about failure.
Boy, Lil BG go hard, boy.
What's that? Money on the young nigga line. What is that? Bitch, that my motherfucking nine. I don't even know y'all niggas be gay on the DL. Niggas be gay on the download. Give a mixtape, bitch, download.
That nigga is crazy.
She ain't tryna fuck but go download. I don't got no problem with that. Told my girlfriend when I get out county jail, girl, I'm gon' devour the cat. Ayy, I put the G in gangster. Ayy, that boy a flea, he plankton. Ayy, I feel like robbing a nigga. I might go rob a nigga. Ayy, fuck that. Hey, little bro, this is what we gon' do. We gon' goddamn get our boy the burner with no bullets and just out the burner and throw on his ass. He gon' give it up, nigga. Go ahead and give it up. Ayy, come out your pockets, nigga. Ayy, what's that in your wallet, nigga? Cash app card, nigga federal card. Oh, you dumb, ayy. That's how you bumming, ayy. Oh, you acting like you.
Hey.
Go and give it up. You a tough one, ayy. Put that pistol to that nigga, ayy. I'm tryna stop.
Stop one, ayy.
Pop one, ayy. Man, you got 5 seconds to get that shit up. I'ma start busting, ayy. I ain't even playing. 5, 4, 3.
Yeah.
Alright. Good luck, my nigga.
Janky.
Oh, don't bring your ass back around here, nigga. You ain't having that. And I know your car. Get a nigga car key.
I'm too turned in here. I know my girl is gonna curse me the fuck out. My girl's gonna curse me out. If y'all girl curse y'all out, she's a good woman. You heard? If your girl don't curse you out, she is cheating. You heard?
Right, because it's a nigga somewhere making her happy, so she ain't gotta fuss at you.
Word. Now shout to Prezi Benjamin, you heard? I just love how that whole situation is about the music at the end of the day. I heard from both sides, nobody feels like anybody is backing down. And this is the bravado of men, KK. You gotta understand this is the nature of the beast. So with that said, I stay out of that because
when they bring in the 15, that's all I want to know. Bring the 15 songs.
It's with them fellas though. It's not even about the 15 songs. They are elevated to the point where they don't really. It's now about how their 15 things they do in their career. You understand that, KK? Like they'll do the 15 songs with us if we really beg and the streets ask for it. But with them brothers, like by talking to Bags in my way, I was able to understand like. I'm like he has departments too. You understand, KK? That's somebody who has departments too. And then I know, and like you gotta know who Kev is. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody that has departments too. So now you got black kings out here. You know what I'm saying? With talent and abilities that don't need to get distracted easily with the egos of men. You understand what I'm saying? That's king shit. So that's why I love the phone call. I just couldn't put it into words earlier, but that's why I really enjoyed that phone call because it's like, yo, at the end of the day, even me, I'm not no DJ Academics. I don't want to stir the pot like that. I love when people get excited, but at the end of the day, no. You know what I mean? We're trying to build. There's always a positive thing with Janky Ramblers podcast. And we are responsible. You got pod responsible like you drink responsible. If you smoke responsible, you heard? So KK, we're gonna get personal. We got a couple of things we can talk about here, but I'm gonna let you take the wheel. What you got for me? You there, KK? Live from Janky
Bad man.
Studios. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I got you. AirPods just acting a little weird right now.
It's all good. It's all good. One day we'll have it all, KK. Trust me. One day we'll have a set, everything. We'll have a sound man. Yo, if you're an engineer, sound engineer, and you can work with the pod, let us know. If you're an investor, I'm kind of hard to work with, but work with KK. Let us know. You know what I'm saying? I just go with what KK say.
That's facts.
I want y'all to understand too what Shifty Rogers be doing like on a daily basis, where he gets up 5 in the morning but still pods with us late night. Like that is a sacrifice that he's doing, and I do not pay Shifty Rogers for these things that he's doing behind the scenes. I may dress it up and make it look nice, but KK does not get paid for her work. Shifty Rogers don't get paid for his work. So I am indebted to these individuals who decided that they're just going to help me. You see KK screaming on me, that's real. Well, not screaming, but when you see KK critiquing, it's because she sees a vision. And I have to share this platform, you heard? We have to learn to share. KK, is it easy to share it for you, or is this something you had to learn to do?
I had to learn to, because I was an only child. So, but as an only child, I was always friendly because I was an only child. So I was always alone for the most part, except for like my auntie who's a little bit older than me. So to me, I had to share, because how was I going to have friends? I mean, I didn't have no, built-in friends at home that I could just go hang out with. Like I had to be nice to people in order to have friends. So I've never been like, I'm a sharer. I'm good at sharing, but only if I feel like you would share with me. If I feel like you wouldn't share with me, I can't share with you. Like,
all right. So with that said, let me ask you this. Is it ever too much? Do you ever feel like podding, you share too much of your life? Like, do you ever want to draw back on how much you share?
No, because I feel like if I said it, I must have meant it. For the most part, I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. So,
Okay, so
I mean, there's times you might be incorrect, like your facts might be wrong, but then if you were wrong, either you don't care, so fuck it, or either you go back and correct yourself. But for the most part, no. Like,
okay, well,
but
all right. Now,
and when you tell the truth about yourself, you don't have to regret. You don't regret it. So it's like, I don't know, it's weird.
This is what y'all do to me. Y'all I ask like 30 questions a game. Yeah.
Well, you also don't answer any. So like you'll ask a question that you don't be prepared to answer.
Y'all not asking no questions. But you have to
answer that back.
Hold on, KK. You have to ask it back. You have to be like, so on a podcast you gotta be like, so Julz, da 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 da, and then I can answer. You heard? That's how we do it.
I think we should just have conversation like we normally do, like when we on the phone, because and not worried about the podcast of it.
See, you gotta know.
You being formal.
Know your department, KK. This is a production meeting. Now, remember when we were talking about what Julz can improve on? Julz is gonna improve on that. I'm saying that I asked too many questions. Because
you don't like that?
In sports, they call it gawking. You know what gawking is?
No, explain.
No, I think you know. All right, okay. But seriously, when it comes down to podcasting, do you feel like feel like I reveal too much? Yes, but for me, I rap for like 10, 15 years, KK.
Right. That's why I'm surprised by your answer, because I'm sure you probably put more stuff in the music than you have on the podcast, or do you not agree?
It's the same. I'm the same. I'm very candid. You know what I'm saying? I'm very candid, and I feel like I don't have much to hide. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I make a mistake, I say, oh, a lot of people probably made this same mistake. It's not something that I should scour away from. If I watch Pinky and I could do a deep dive on Pinky, that means you Janky Ramblers saw Pinky before, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't. Maybe you know what I'm saying? You have your own.
But they might go look her up.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it. If you don't have a Pornhub membership, you should get it.
Right. I don't even watch porn. Like, I control that intake. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, though. That's me. I like, you see my bed right is nice. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to use instead of the porn, because it's the virtual part of it, KK. It's like a Black Mirror episode after a while. You know, you start to not value women. You only see them as objects of sex. You heard?
Yeah.
And I
agree.
So that shit can steer you down the wrong path, young man. That's why you shouldn't be on that shit like that.
You gotta have balance.
Oh yeah. All right, ask me a question, right? See, this is what I'm saying right here. Boom. Hit me with a question. Boom. See? It's hard to do.
So how's it been being in the beach? Normally you're not here this long.
Well, I got ops all around me. You heard?
You know, sometimes I don't know what you like.
KK, I feel like the internet connection is going crazy. Can you hear me?
That's funny. What ops, Julz? You want to talk about you?
Who? The ops? Damn, what's going on
You
with
can
the
hear
service? Yeah, I can hear you, but it's lagging now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, who's your ops around you right now? We getting into that or no?
The hell no. No.
Yeah.
We're not.
No, okay. That's what I thought. I knew you weren't trying to go there with it. But no, for real, how's it been being in the beach? Like, you've been there for a minute now.
All right, so I finally got my car unpacked after like a couple of days, maybe 2 days. I just didn't unpack. I'm lazy. You know what I found at the beach? Because it's quiet. They got the ducks. I look at the ducks and shit, and it's cold, so the ducks ain't been around like that. I found like I could do deep dives on myself. You know how I'm late every time, KK?
Yeah.
Do you know that's been me since I was a little kid? I'm late to everything. Everything.
I get it. That's me.
Everything. It's not intentional. Like, I could tell you I'm gonna be late.
Yeah, I get it.
Man, it could be most important thing in the world. Job interview, big company. I'm still be late.
And you'll still be late.
I still gonna be late. I might still get the job. I would still be late, dog. And that is terrible.
Julz, I get it.
So that's who I am. Tell me something about you. Let's share. I want to know more about you. That's something about me.
I'm gonna be honest. I have that same issue. I am habitual thing to the point where I was born 3 weeks late. I was supposed to be born in January. I was supposed to be a whole Capricorn, but I was born 3 weeks late, and I was an Aquarius. It was to the point where they had to induce pregnancy on my mom because I was late. I'm late to everything, literally everything. Like at my dad's wedding, the last person to sit down because I was damn near late and almost missed his wedding. Like, I'm late for everything. So I definitely feel you on that. But sometimes that's why I say I'm patient too, because I'm always late for shit. So who am I to rush anybody else? So therefore I have so much patience with people.
True. I'm hoping that our YouTube shit is going clear, because for some
but
reason,
something.
I'm listening.
Let's see, something you don't know. I'm pretty sure I have ADHD as an adult still. I had it as a kid and I used to have to take medicine for it.
What's ADHD? You had to take medicine? You let them give you medicine?
Attention deficit hyperactive disorder is what they call it.
In the hood, they just mean you can't sit still. You just can't sit still. That's all.
Exactly. That's all that means.
I know plenty of people can't sit
when you have to look at what that means as an adult. But you gotta look at what that means as an adult. Does that mean like sometimes you don't finish, you don't follow through on tasks? Does it mean like sometimes like you're always getting off focus, and sometimes you have to like really figure out how you can combat that? And so over the past maybe couple of years, as I realized I was an adult with ADHD, I've had to work on things to make sure that I can stay focused, finish tasks that are at hand, like, you know, not procrastinate on certain things. So
You sure you're not THC?
but that's something. There you go.
You sure you're not THC?
No, sometimes that helps me actually. Like when I feel like I'm like, when I'm frazzled and I feel like, oh shit, I'm not focused. I'm not like, I'm all over the place. I'll just sit down and be like, let me just hit a bowl real quick. Let me just, you know, get some dabs or something. Like, let me just smoke. And then I'll get high and then I'll be like, all right, boom, this is what we about to do. And then I'll focus on what I'm doing. So sometimes that actually helps me. I notice. And then sometimes I just be high. Like, it don't necessarily help me. I'm just high. So.
Damn, KK,
You meditate, Julz?
No, hold up, KK. I think you just discovered some shit about
You think I what?
I think you just discovered some shit about me that I didn't know. Listening to you talk.
You didn't know you probably had ADHD?
Listening to you talk, I know I got that shit. Jesus. Tonight we part.
Yeah. A lot of you'd be surprised. A lot of people have it and don't realize it. And they think it's just like, oh, I just get bored easily. Sometimes it's that. But when you love what you're doing or you're passionate about something and you still kind of have that issue of focusing on one thing of it, sometimes you know, you have to realize it's not just about being bored. It's about like, damn, like my brain is probably doing too much. I'm doing this task, but I'm thinking about 3 others. And then I'm just like, oh, that's a good idea. Let me do that. But it's like, but you ain't even finished what you was doing here. So sometimes you have to focus that in, like, you know, whatever works for you. Different people have different folks for different strokes. Sometimes I meditate. Like if I feel like I'm just doing too much, I'll meditate or I'll write down my task so that way I can make it real. So I write it down so that way I can see it and I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So if I'm not doing that, basically it reminds me, get back on focus. Like, let's finish this. Or if I'm doing something, I'll say, well, if I just finish this, it'll be the sooner I'm done, the sooner I'm done. So, you know, you just got to find what works for you to stay on task. Sometimes it's people that motivate you and keep you on task too.
That should be crazy. But just thinking about that for a second, I wonder if I got ADHD. Whatever you said it was. Mm-hmm. Can I get a check for that?
I don't think so. I think it's too common of a thing.
Damn it.
It would be like getting a check for having anxiety. Like it's
out of 10 people, how many
people have it for you to get a check for it?
Out of 10 people, how many people are like us? What's the percentage?
I mean, with no scientific research and no real facts, I would probably think about maybe like 30% of people have maybe ADHD or ADD, maybe 40 really.
So
some of that is like conditioned over time. Like we get these texts and we get these notifications. So we quit, you know, and then we'll stop what we're doing to go, you know, so it's like we've trained our brains to just keep jumping from different tasks sometimes.
Okay, so vibe with me, KK. Because now I'm thinking like, all right, one, here's my symptoms for why I think I got ADHD. I retire from everything. Like that's an actual lyric that I put in a rap. It don't matter what I do. Eventually, I'm just going to say I'm too good at this shit or cockily or whatever and just be like, I'm done doing this shit. Literally. You want me to go down the list of things I used to do in life? Like, yeah, I could tell you. Yes, I'm telling you. It's just like a long list.
What's the real reason that? So, why do you think the real reason is that you like might just be like, I'm done with this? Do you think it's because you're bored with it, or you just feel like I just want to do the next best thing? Are you always looking for the next best thing, or so? What do you think that is? Where do you think that comes from?
I literally start to like other shit. Like once I like rap, how many, like, once you make a song, you know how you sound. So that's a major part of why you want to make a music, right? To see how you sound. All right, now you did that. All right, now people know you for music, right? Like whether 500 people know you or 500,000 people know you make music. You see what I'm saying? All right, that's another big check. But then now it's like, okay, how much more things can you get before it's like feelings do you get after year of doing it before you just start to like, okay, there's something else that I find exciting that I don't know how to do. Like I'm not the best at the room at. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a great music engineer, but I just learned how to start mixing my music, KK. That shit is more exciting than actually rapping. Rapping, I could rap right now.
So you like the challenge and the learning process.
I love learning. You know what I'm saying? I love learning. You heard? Not just learning. I really love the creation part. You see what I'm saying? Like the podcast is created now. So literally, if somebody else wanted to, KK, you still with me, or did I lose you? I feel like I lost you.
I'm still here.
Okay. The podcast is created now, KK. So literally, if somebody else could talk and just do this, and I could not be the host anymore, I'm good with that. I don't really want to talk to nobody. It's not. This shit don't do it for me. But I know it's important, and I don't think nobody else could speak it the way I can right now. For my platform, until I run into people who can do it, like you. Like if I had 5 U's or 3 U's, I don't have to speak anymore. You see what I'm saying? And then I could rap again. But I can't pod and rap and go socialize. That's a lot. You know what I mean? And Kalia be feeling that shit. My girl feel that the most.
I feel. So just spreading yourself thin, because I'll say technically you could do it, but if you talk about in terms of spreading yourself thin and then still having like work-life balance.
Yeah, when I'm potted, my own mom, I could be in Janky Land. Mom Dukes won't. She'd be like, "Yo, you alright?" I'll be like, "Yeah, we just had it was, you know what I mean? We just did the thing like yesterday." She's like, "I don't even see you," and Kalia be like, "Yo, you don't even call." 3 days can go by. 3 days could go by. I could get lost in my creation. Whether it's artists coming to the studio, whether it's Chrissy the Black, me and Chrissy the Black thinking about $3 million and how to build the right way. You know what I'm saying? Or whether it's just fucking with you, KK. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, brainstorming. Like, or if Julz got to go make $3.50, I got to go outside. You know what I mean? That's what my life consists of, and nobody has time to do it all. So I find enjoyment in accomplishing something, but then I eventually want to retire from it and do something else. And the podcast, I love this shit. You know what I mean? 50 episodes we're approaching. But do I love it? Do I love it? I'm trying to see. Because right now I do, but I know me. I know what you said, ADHD, KK. I know me, and I don't want to let y'all down. You know what I mean? So I think you guys' enthusiasm would be the reason that I stay in it. I stay headsprung in it, and Janky Ramblers goes to the top. The moment that y'all lose your enthusiasm, Julz is gonna retire and do something totally different. I'm letting you know that. You heard?
I feel you on that.
Word. Now,
so where do you think that comes from? Just your need, your want to be like, this is I'm not motivated by this. Let me be out.
Well,
because even with rap, you claimed you were retired, but yet you be in the stew.
Well, what do you? Sometimes I think I accomplished my goal. Like with rap, what? All right, I made mixtapes. I showed people I could rap. I did this. I did everything but like become famous or on the radio and shit like that. And And if you really know what it takes to do that, then you know Julz was never designed. That's not my plan. You know, it's not the path for me.
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm saying, KK, is
so what's your passion then? So what is the path? What's the passion? Because if it's not rap, it's not podcast. It's not.
I know these are
those
my
are main
passions.
things I know you about.
These
so
are my passions, KK. But
okay.
But there's just more. My passion is life. When I say that, I mean like. I would say I'm more into finding out, KK, if we could pull this shit off. You know what I mean? Like, what is our generation doing? What are we? Is Julz gonna be the next Spike Lee or the next Walt Disney or the next fucking Kanye? I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Think about it. I'm a boy from Brooklyn, East New York, by way of Edie Town. What the fuck am I doing with this fucking platform right here? Every day we do this shit. This shit is easy now. I'll whip this shit up in 30 minutes now if I need to. That's crazy. That means if I can do it, there's people that's smarter than me that don't have ADHD that can do wonders right now. That means life is way bigger than any fucking Lil Durk or Julz song. Or you know what I'm saying? It's like we got, what the fuck? We could be flying around this motherfucker. You know, I want to have a family. I want to see what love is about. I like love. You heard? That's why I listen to Drake. So KK, I was on the rant. But I'm just telling you, it's a lot of things I love. I could do the podcast in my sleep. And for y'all and for all the Janky Ramblers out there, we're going to keep it going. Even after episode 50. Don't think I'm saying that we are going to stop. I'm simply saying that I am known, and my dear friends will attest, that I am known to retire from some shit. So y'all, please assist me in staying focused in this shit, because I do love this podcast, and I want it to be successful. Everybody needs to know their department. KK, your department is what?
Marketing.
All right. Everybody knows their department. And nobody pays $15 for the studio time when the rate says on the wall $20. All right? With that being said, you have just watched episode 48, Departments Department. My name is Julz Jones. That's KMarkelle, a.k.a. KK. And Shifty Rogers is already asleep. The Lakers should have won. I'll be checking on that. Shout out to our sponsors. With 3 minutes to go, KK, let me look through my catalog. See what kind of music I could put out there for the streets.
The Nuggets one.
Fucking Nuggets. You couldn't let me see that after my pod, KK?
106 to 114.
You know, so I have ops all around me.
I'm just letting you know.
Shout out to Chantal. This one's for Chantal, yo. You know what I mean? Because I like Chantal post today. Follow Chantal on Instagram. CHANTAUL. I got you, Ramblers.
Go far. Now day breaks with absence, distance, myself. The resentment only exists when you're here. We always seem to reminisce about the memories somehow. They seem to wash away when it rains. Good luck falling. Good luck falling. Now we cry, Sing down.